Hello, ALU students. This is Christopher Williams, and I wanted to take some time today to do a wellness check on all of you. This has been a very strange year in many regards. There has been a lot of adjustment in this organization all year and even in the last few weeks. But now, as we close to the middle of the first semester, I wanted to spend more time just connecting and sharing with you some of my thoughts based on a lot of the feedback, the emails, and the conversations I have had with many, many of you. This has not been an easy time, and it hasn't been perfect. And I am not sure when things will return to what we used to call normal. My approach has been to be very focused on what we can control. And this is something we've been trying to do as an administration, and it's something I will ask you to also do as well. What can we control and to make the best of it, and be ready and agile to evolve as information evolves in the future. Thank you so much for all the notes. Thank you so much for all the conversations we've had. And I've listened and I've heard many of the concerns, as well as all of the opportunities that we can pursue as an organization and as a community together. There have been feedback about the online experience. As you know, we've upgraded how we teach online, and we set up a new learning platform, Canvas. I hope you see a dramatic difference from when we first started in March. We're learning, but work continues forward with faculty revamping all of their modules, mindful of the online channel, mindful of your responsibilities with your families as you're at home, your ability to come online with synchronous and asynchronous options. Trying to be mindful of interruptions in electricity and connectivity as well. We've issued many credits to students to cover online data access. And we're still willing to continue to do that. If you're having trouble, please reach out to us. Financial hardship has been another big topic. And we've offered hardship grants to many students and are exercising flexibility on payment terms for many, many more. One reason why we've been limited is because we have to maintain our staffing levels so that faculty can not only continue to teach, but also dedicate time to converting existing modules and also using other resources to support the online experience. And that's been a balance we've been trying to strike. I know we have to work on our communication. For us as an administration, in how we put things out so you can find it, so you can understand what we're working on. Canvas has the potential to be a new hub for communication. One place where you can all become aware of what we're doing and what we want you to know. I ask you as well to work on our communication in how you respond. Don't disengage, don't disappear. We can't help you if we can't find you. So connect back in, give us feedback, reach out to someone. And again, for us, we have to work on our responsiveness to you. We need to do much better here. And respond doesn't mean that you get what you ask for, but that we get you an answer quickly. Most times, it will be an adjustment that we both need to make towards a working solution. It may not be perfect, but will be an attempt towards solving a challenge that you're facing. But sometimes the answer will be we cannot help, but at least we need to respond, and that's something we need to do much better. One thing I miss is having you all on campus. I know you miss that too. The campuses are pretty quiet. Many times I'm alone on campus. But finding that physical space is something which has been a challenge. And we've been trying to work a way around this. It's a key part of your experience at ALU. And I know sometimes you just want to get away from the house. I know how that feels. So the deans have been working on co-working facilities, and there has been some progress here. I believe there are facilities now coming online in Rwanda and in Kenya, and soon to roll out in Ghana. Zimbabwe is a possibility. Connect with your student life and your academic teams about how to access these facilities. It's not campus, but it's an ability to get away, to connect with your peers, and to get access to perhaps more consistent connectivity and electric power. This is something we want to learn from and roll out more broadly as we see you respond. We plan to do something in Nigeria, but we've put that on hold given the current situation. And speaking of the current situation, let me say my hearts go out to all our students and employees and their families who have been impacted by the events on the ground. Having seen strife in Sierra Leone many years ago, I wouldn't say when, in the 90s, I know the feeling of fear and confusion and stress that all of this causes. It was horrific, especially as people who we knew were impacted, especially as we did not know what that meant for the country. So I empathize and I know exactly how it feels. We've instructed our faculty teams to be more flexible to those who are impacted by the distractions caused by the issues on the ground in Nigeria. But I urge you, please do your best to find time to check in still in school, to stay focused on the bigger vision of you receiving and using your ALU education to make a difference as well. The things happening on the ground in Nigeria are exactly the reason why ALU was founded. But we choose uniquely to work through young people like you in the environments that we create, in the learning model that we've curated, to allow you to be bolder, more courageous, and more supported in driving towards a solution. So we don't want ALU and your experience here to be derailed as much as we support all the activism that you guys have so valiantly demonstrated. And also, as in the case of COVID, we've also learned as an institution from the situation in Nigeria that on one hand, we don't have all the resources to solve all the problems. And there also we have to make choices. And on the other hand, we need to elevate our communication game. Because even when we are responding, it has not been clear to the community how. We also have to figure out how to respond and react to these events in the future. The deans of the campuses, Audrey and Guidey, will be working with the SRCs and the Alumni Association to begin to work on a bigger playbook that speaks to how ALU can or should respond to events like this. Thank you for all of those who sent in notes and ideas. It is in crisis that we get to know the worth of values and culture and family. And that's exactly what we're going through as a community. This introspection is necessary. It is needed. And I want to thank all of you who've held the bar high for ALU, because we need to discover the bar and we need to meet the bar. Thank you. I do want to call out, however, that there is strife in all the places around the continent as well. And we have to be equally responsive to students and colleagues from these other areas. That is something I hope this task force will also address. How do we become more empathetic as an institution and give support even when it's not directly impacting us and even when we are resource constrained? So I don't want to take too much time on this note. I wanted to let you know that I'm thinking about you. I wanted to let you know that I'm hearing you. And I want you to thank you for all the feedback and the comments and the engagement that I get from many of you in groups or one-on-one. But I want to ask you one more thing before I hang up. The need for you all to stay engaged. Attend class. Check up on each other. Respond when we check up on you. Talk to other students. Talk to student life teams. It is hard to help if we don't hear from you or if we cannot find you. Raise your hand so we can see you and come to you. Reach out to your peers, your resident assistants, the LEAP team, student life, the faculty, academic directors, deans of campuses. And if you don't get a response, reach out to me directly, president@alueducation.com. I hope you're having a restful Sunday, and I wish you the best for the rest of the semester. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey, and thank you so much for being a part of this community. All the best.